Well, all right, I'll take your word for it. Well, let's get started. Welcome to our 2020 Bowman Sapphire Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times, and then we'll match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Last Star Man in the top spot. And we've got Bootin 1, 2, 3 in the bottom spot. One quick note too, I know that there's a handful of players, I want to say 16 or 17, that have autographs in this product but don't have cards in the base set. We did not include spots for them in this break. It's just the 150 base set players. So by chance, if our autograph is of one of those players, we will re-random our original list 5 times, and then that autograph card will go to whoever's listed in the number 1 spot after the 5th randomization. So I just wanted to clarify that. We don't have spots for those. And if we pull one of those players, an autograph of one of those players, we'll random it off to the group. All right. So I'm going to cut and paste this list over to the right, sort it by everyone's eBay IDs, just so everybody knows which players they have before we do the break. And then we'll actually open our box and see what we get. We'll blow the font up a little bit so it's a little easier to read. All right. Hey, Billy, Joshua, Tom. I probably won't rush through this list too quick just because it's 150 names. Won't take that long to scroll through it. Hey, Matt. Yeah, it's Thursday. Isn't that crazy? I'm breaking on a Thursday. I never break on Thursday. I had this eBay break that sold out Monday, and I know a lot of folks were kind of chomping at the bit wanting to do it, and honestly I was too, because my Saturday schedule was already pretty long, so I figured I would do it this evening. And I've kind of been toying with doing a couple nights a week, but I'm not too sure about it, honestly. I don't want to run everybody in the ground with it. So it's kind of an experiment. Did you get a spot in this, Matt? I would have sent you a message on eBay if you had. I didn't know. I didn't remember if you had or not. Alrighty. Now that we have scrolled through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. Well, shoot, I was trying to open it somewhat gracefully. You can see that that went terribly wrong. There's our empty box. We'll set that over here for the time being. Here are our 8 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good luck, everybody. Well, these cards look fantastic. I will say that for sure. And our first card is Ryan Rolson. Our second card is Josiah Gray. Yeah, me too, Jordan. I mean, how could you go wrong with that? Looks very sharp. Our third card is Luis Garcia. Yeah, Matt, you're right. It's kind of hard to tell whether you're coming or going most, what day of the week it is or day of the month. I'm right there with you. And then our last card, Andrew Vaughn. All right, pack number 2. And our first card is Brennan Davis. Next card is Travis Swaggerty. Cal Mitchell. And then our last card is Damon Jones. And that's a first Bowman card. On to pack number 3. Oh, there's some color in there. First card, Alec Bohm. Yeah, Bob, I went through that right before we started opening. If you will rewind the live feed, oh gosh, I'd say maybe 5 to 7 minutes, you'll see where I was scrolling through the list, and you can it's an alphabetical order of your eBay ID, so you can kind of scroll through that and find which players you had. And we've got a orange Tyler Freeman, and that's serial numbered 12 of 75. And just like with the Topps Chrome Sapphire last year, the color parallels are definitely on a little bit thicker stock. See if I can get that serial number to show up a little better. There it is, there at the bottom. Nice card though. And our next card is Elhuris Montero. Congrats on that, George. And then our last card in the pack is Aaron Shortridge. And that's a first Bowman card too, by the way. Excellent. On to pack number 4. And our first card is Keone Cavaco. I think I'm pronouncing that right. But if not, you can see his name on the screen. Our next card is Jordan Balazovic. And that's the first Bowman card. And our third card in the pack is Luis Garcia. And our last card in the pack is Jordan Adams. On to pack number 5. Oh, our autographs in this pack. Our first card is Keibert Ruiz, who has been a Bowman prospect for the last 74 years. Maybe not quite that long, but it feels that long to me. And our autograph is Ken Waldichuk, first Bowman, Yankees. That has to be somewhat good just because of that combination. Notice that it does not have the cracked ice surface, just refractor. Our next card is Aramis Ademan. And our last card is Brian Mata. Next pack. Ooh. First card, Wander Franco. How about that? Yeah, I do like that foil stamp, Ralph. That's on the autograph card. That's nice. That also lets me know that perhaps this product was not conceived during the initial Bowman product development cycle and was probably done pretty late in the cycle, which is fine. Our next card is Colton Welker. Our next card is Yon Diaz, and that's our first Bowman card. And our last card in the pack is Oscar Gonzalez, also first Bowman. All right, on to our next pack. First card is O'Neal Cruz. Well, I know this next name is pretty big. Anthony Volpe. Our next card is Jordan Groshans, or Groshans. And our last card in the pack is Nick Lodolo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. All right, one pack left. And our first card is Luis Gil. Our second card is Alec Thomas. And then our next card is Christian Xavier. And our last card in the box is Jazz Chiselhome. Alrighty, now that we have went through our box, let's go through our list and see who got which cards. We'll go through our base cards first. Our Jazz Chiselhome goes to Carjo. Congrats on that. Then our Christian Xavier goes to Robert Manchester. Congrats on that. And then our Alec Thomas goes to Chur22. Congrats on that. Then our Luis Gill goes to Jazz Wolin. And then our Nick Lodolo goes to Brolo76. Then our Jordan Crochans goes to Is86. Congrats on that. Then our Anthony Volpe goes to Cal Abig. Congrats on that. Then our O'Neill Cruz goes to Beverine64. Congrats. Then our Oscar Gonzalez goes to Loyalty006. Congrats on that. Then our John Diaz goes to Loyalty006 as well. Congrats on the double up. And then the Colton Welker goes to Bell WPB 2919. Congrats on that. Then our Wonder Franco goes to Godservant. Congrats on that. Our Brian Mata goes to Bobby Lavender. Congrats on that. Our Aramis Aidman goes to Triz221. Congrats. Then our Kybert Ruiz goes to Sunny821. Congrats. Then our Jordan Adams goes to 2 strikes and 2 away. Congrats on that. And then our Luis Garcia. And there's 2 Luis Garcias in this set. I forgot to denote the team name. Yikes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll buy one and I'll send it to both people who had Luis Garcia, because that's my fault. I should have denoted the team names for both. So each person will get a Luis Garcia, the Nationals, because that's what we pulled. My bad, sorry about that. That seems the fairest way of doing it, though. We'll give one to each of them. Our Jordan Balzovic, or Balazovic, goes to 2 Sixer. Congrats on that. Our Keone Cavaco goes to Vorb64. Congrats on that. Our Aaron Shortridge goes to Allen2716. Congrats. Our Elihuris Montero goes to Chris11966. Congrats. Our Alec Bowman goes to CLS Mitt, or SLS Mitt. Congrats. Our Damon Jones goes to RRP77. And then our Cal Mitchell goes to Tyson09. Congrats on those. And then our Travis Swaggerty goes to Loyalty006. Congrats. And then our Brennan Davis goes to Joe Mig 6332. Congrats on that. And then our Andrew Vaughn goes to Sly Southpaw. Congrats on that. And our Luis Garcia, the Phillies card. Well, we did get 2 Luis Garcias. Imagine that. So each person will get 1. Excellent. I can't believe they put the same player with the same name, 2 different guys in the set. That's pretty terrible. Anyway, our Josiah Gray goes to Beverine 64. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And our Ryan Rollison goes to Mixwell 00. Congrats. And then our Tyler Freeman Orange Parallel, serial number to 75, goes to Jazz Woland 0. Congrats on that. And then our autograph card, our Kent Waldichuk. See if he has a card in the base set. He does not. All right. So, give me just a second to get our random set up again. And we will start with the same list that we had. I'll randomize it 5 times. And whoever's listed at the top gets the Waldichuk autograph. All right. Got a random set up. Again, 5 times. Whoever's at the top gets the auto. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4, and lucky number 5. And it's Canbu. Congrats on that. Canbu gets the Ken Waldichuk autograph. Let's take another look at that, shall we? Not too bad there. Not too bad. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Bowman Sapphire Baseball Random Player 1-box break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thanks to all of you that joined us live on the feed this evening. Always appreciate having folks in the chat. And hope everybody enjoys the rest of your night and the weekend ahead. And hopefully we'll see you back on Saturday evening. We'll be starting at 5 with our 2017 Immaculate Football Random Player Break. Should be pretty nice as we hunt for Mahomes. Thanks again, everybody.